Hello dear investors. The project is in touch with you GURU.Markets. Thank you for helping us. All forms of help can be found in the description of this video. Dear viewer, we kindly ask you to give this video a thumbs up. Your like is extremely important for spreading the channel GURU.Markets. We will analyze the current fundamental indicators of the company Uranium Royalty Corp. UROY, ticker UROY. The review is based on current data as of July 5, 2024. By classification GURU.Markets company Uranium Royalty Corp. UROY belongs to the subcategory Atom. 11 organizations take part in the comparison. This is more or less representative. Let's start with summary information about the company. If necessary, you can pause it. We invite you to take a closer look at each of the corporation's indicators. You can go to the database with the classification of company tickers using the link in the pinned comment. So, friends, let's begin. Market capitalization of the company Uranium Royalty Corp is $0.28 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $34 billion. Uranium Royalty Corp accounts for a share of 0.813%. It is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $0.15 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $7 billion. Uranium Royalty Corp. UROY constitutes a share of 2.003%. Having made a comparison of the occupied shares of market and book value, we see the following. Occupied share Uranium Royalty Corp in the subcategory in case of market capitalization assessment is 0.813%. The balance sheet capitalization is 2.003%. This is a 146% increase in share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance capitalization in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Overall company assessment Uranium Royalty Corp will be presented towards the end of the video. Please look at the logic of the study in full. The organization under study has no debt obligations. Result on the level of the company's financial obligations. Very good, 2 points. The company's stock market value to earnings ratio is 55.1. With the average in the subcategory being 214.6, which is 74% lower than the average in the subcategory. Evaluation of the stock price to earnings ratio in comparison with the subcategory. Very good, 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $5 million. Forward earnings for the next 12 months are unknown. And this is very bad for the company. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The company's price to revenue ratio is 8.5. The subcategory average is 14.6 and is 42% lower than the subcategory average. Evaluation of the company's stock market value to revenue in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $30 million. Projected revenue for the next 12 months is unknown. And this is extremely bad for the company's price. An assessment of the projected future sales indicator in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The margin is 14.9%, with an average for the subcategory of 6.8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 8.2%. Assessment of marginality in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 0.318%, which is 156% less than the share of market capitalization. And this fact reflects the discrepancy between the organization's exchange price Uranium Royalty Corp., most likely towards revaluation. The amount of market capital per company employee is $21,454,000. Whereas in the subcategory $8,398,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 155.5%. Estimation of the amount of market capital of the company per employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's profit per employee is $369,200. The average for the subcategory is $39,100. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 844%. Estimation of profit for each employee of the company in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Revenue per company employee is $2,515,000. By subcategory $577,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 336%. Estimation of sales volume per individual employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. This is a short squeeze indicator. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 45% for the company Uranium Royalty Corp., UROY. In the subcategory this level is 49%. Technically, subcategory securities are valued approximately the same as company shares Uranium Royalty Corp. Comparing the price movement of a company's shares Uranium Royalty Corp. and subcategory shares. We see that over 12 months the promotion's Uranium Royalty Corp. UROY showed a change of 17.8%. 40.1% are against price changes in the subcategory. This clearly does not mean anything, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. Before showing the final score, I kindly ask. Leave your stock rating Uranium Royalty Corp. UROY in the comments to this review. We monitor every comment and try to respond to almost every comment. Your comments greatly contribute to the spread of the channel Guru.Markets. The result is this: 5 out of 10 points. The average for the subcategory is minus 0.2 points. If you look broadly, within the stock market as a whole, note that the average result for the entire market as a whole is 0.4 points. Against a 5-point rating for the company Uranium Royalty Corp. Let's look at the order table. It is available. A link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all decisions made by the help system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and free. Link in pinned comment. Let us remind you that earlier on June 29, 2024, we published an order. Ticker UROY. Information System Guru.Markets. The following decision was made on this order. Close the order. The final profit was 3.1%. Thank you all very much for watching to the end and for using the information and reference system Guru.Markets. You all truly are the coolest audience.